Hey folks, and welcome back to the Digi-SHOWDOwn Season 2. My name is East, as always joined by the lovable Different Fight. How you doing over there, buddy?
Doing great, man. Excited. More games, more action, and more awesome Dan Van gameplay, which I think a lot of people are pretty excited about.
Our champion Dan Van has been on a tear so far. Some great games back and forth again. Folks, if you are just hopping into this, go back, check out the other videos. Also, we had another champion in Huang Zhou take on a slew of challenges at the same time. And so if you want to see how he did in his games, definitely check those out on the channel as well. Anyway, folks, I think Dan Vang's got a pretty tough opponent coming up this time. Isn't that right, Different Fight?
That is right. So we're going to be seeing first Lokage this time around, playing a deck that I personally would not have expected to be brought into the tournament. I think it's a deck that had quite a bit of hype upon the set releasing, but not so much like going into the competitive format. So this is going to be Imperial Dramon with that purple red. So this is a bit different from the Imperial Dramon people are used to until now. So things will be pretty exciting to see how first Lokage is going to play it out.
Yeah, again, the purple red Imperial Dramon really focuses on like building your cards in the trash as well as building a Digimon on board, and then like using like the power of DNA Digivolution to like basically pull those Digimon from the trash and build up into your new Imperial Dramon Dragon mode and Fighter mode. It's gonna be tough to see how Dan Vang fights against this using Jesmon. I mean, he has some pretty good games so far, but I wonder if it's fast to keep up with the new Imperial Dramon stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. But let's first hear from Lokage to see how they feel going into this game.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Steven Lopez. I go by the first Lokage on Twitch or on social media. That's pretty much it about me. I love playing Digimon and watching anime and stuff like that. So today I am running the red-purple Imperial Dramon deck. I am primarily a red player. My favorite Digimon is Agumon, but today we're going to switch it up a little bit with Vmon since he's coming into the red realm. So the champion today is Dan Vang, which he's well known in the Digimon TCG world. He placed in nationals last year. I actually watched that with my son. I told my son I was actually gonna be playing him today, and he was like, "Well, you're probably not gonna win." So my son doesn't think I have good odds, but I'm here to do my best and hopefully give Dan a run for his money. So today I'm hoping to accomplish get a win today. It'll be really good to get a win. I'm on the road right now, so playing Digimon and being on the road, it's kind of like a stress reliever for me. So get a good game in and have fun.
All right, let's get into it. This is going to be Dan Vang versus first Lokage. It's going to be pretty exciting to see how this match goes down. First Lokage is going to be going first.
So yeah, this is going to be important for him. So his job here is to make sure he gets both that Pile Dramon and that Obimon as soon as he possibly can. One of them into the trash, one of them onto the board, so that he can get around Dan Vang's huge Systemon army.
That is right. It's going to be interesting to see. It's a bit of an unconventional deck, I guess, if you look at the format. We've seen a lot of Jesmon. You'd expect things like Crossheart. So I wonder, to which extent has Dan Vang prepared for this matchup as well?
Yeah, so again, I think this is a bit of a hard deck to fight against, because once first Lokage gets to his Imperial Dramon, he can basically destroy everything on Dan's side of the board, with the exception of like one Digimon. Dan basically has to pick his favorite Digimon. It's like, all right, everybody else got to go bye-bye. So again, he's got to make sure that first Lokage doesn't get enough cards in the trash and also get enough Digimon on board to make that happen. I do like the Solarmon play here. It might not be super useful, but again, those floodgate type Digimon being able to like stop some of your opponent's effects going off is always going to be super useful. Here that we see the red memory boost come out though, what is he searching for is the question.
Yeah, let's take a look. It's going to be interesting because, Dan Vang's deck is not exactly the fastest in terms of just, kind of showing up and OTKing. So I wonder if he can set up the Jesmon stack and the board in time before Lokage can set up on his side.
And now we do see the Savior Hookmon. That is like the card that you want to get your hands on if you're playing Jesmon, because the decks typically don't run too many of them, right? They typically run like 5 or so.
Yeah, exactly. Well, depends on what is in that hand. Ooh. All right, so You can get a lot of information out of that search. Just that Hakmon being added kind of tells you that the level 5 is probably already in hand. But from the fact that Danvang did not evolve up to the level 4 can also lead to, you know, assuming that there's none in hand.
Oh man, so maybe he's got to find those pieces first. That's probably why we saw the Searcher Hakmon get grabbed there. Meanwhile, first Lokage not going to promote. Interesting, got to keep the Shadramon in raising for now. And let's just play the Miss Memory Boost. I like this a lot. Miss Memory Boost, being able to drop those cards into the trash. Hopefully he finds one that he needs. Ooh, not the Imperial Dramon. Hold on,
not that one. Not that one. All right, draws one as well. Very nice.
Yeah.
And of course, the memory boost, all having that nice delay effect is always very nice. I'm really glad that, you know, we first started off with these like promo memory boosts that every color got, but now they've kind of been bringing out all of these more like tailored memory boosts. You know, we have one for Blue Flare, you have a few different purple ones now as well, so it's definitely very nice.
Dude, the Blazing Memory Boost and like the Blue Flare Memory Boost, that thing is amazing, dude. Being able to just look at like the top, like basically like top 5, top 6 cards and then like pick 2 and then also play a Tamer and then get the delay +2 is crazy, man. The BT10 cards, I'm telling you, if you don't have them, get your hands on them as soon as you can.
Absolutely. But now, speaking of BT10 cards, we're going to see some new Jesmon up in here. We find a level 4. I think this play kind of tells us that there is no level 4 in hand, so let's see what Danvang is going to search.
Yeah, keep in mind, this Hakmon is going to put those cards back at the bottom of the deck. A lot of the newer cards trash the cards that you don't take, which is useful if you trash a Sistermon. Because once you get to that Jesmon, you can typically bring those Sistermon back from the trash and actually get use out of that. Here, though, he is going to pick up the Sistermon Blanc and...
Ooh, double Sistermon.
Really? Does he have his level 4? What's going on here, Dan? What kind of
suppose
secrets
so.
are you keeping from us, man?
Well, let's find out. Maybe we're searching for something a little different. In which case, I wonder how he's trying to plan out the general game plan for this turn. Maybe also just kind of thinking to like keep choking Lokage at 1, because that was kind of the main play that you could do there. If you evolved into a level 4, that would have kind of put you in this like awkward spot of you're in 0, and now you have to basically give them like 2 or 3. So perhaps just wanted to kind of choke and let it be.
Yeah, he does know that like he has to stop Lokage from getting all of his pieces into the trash and onto the field. And again, we see Lokage here not promote that Shadramon. He's instead just going to hard play the Vmon for a little bit of card draw here. Does have to discard, which actually works out well for the deck.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of this Vmon though, I want like a parallel for every single Digimon of them just playing the Digimon card game. Like the arts,
those are so good.
The arts depicting the actual Digimon playing the game are some of my favorite.
Yeah, like what is it? The option card, a delicate plan. So
yeah.
We're gonna see the attack here come out from Hakmon. Fortunately, that little boy is gonna go.
That's like the 3rd or 4th Shadramon.
Yeah, he discarded 1. He's got 1 in raising, and yeah, there's only 1 more in the deck. Luckily, he doesn't need that 1 so much. He's looking for the red cards at this point.
We're gonna go into the Bao Hakmon. Finally up to level 4. Do we proc the memory boost here? Because that would allow for a potential kind of like ability to choke, but we'll see what Danvang is plotting. Ooh, just a Blanco game. More digging.
Interesting. Yeah, he's really... It feels like he's going through his deck, but based off of all the searches we've seen so far, I feel like he has most of what he needs. He's been prioritizing like Sistermons and Hakmons over the level 4s and level 5, so I'm kind of interested to see what he's still looking for at this point. Is it the Jesmon himself?
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. Like he doesn't want to overcommit to a stack because maybe he knows he can't finish it yet. And but at the same time, we've seen some Jesmon go to the bottom as well. So perhaps
that's true.
We're just kind of waiting until Lokage develops a bit more of a board. So there's actual like targets to peers and you know, things to target outside of just swinging face.
Yeah, speaking of things to target, that Sistermon Blanc so good being able to act as decoy, so that if the opponent does try to take out the Jesmon, they can just sacrifice the Sistermon Blanc instead, and that Jesmon can stay healthy on the board.
That is right. But at the very least, Danvang has procced the first security check, so slightly ahead in terms of getting to the win, but definitely a bit of a slower start on both player sides.
Yeah, here, first Lokage still must be looking for his pieces as well. We've seen a lot of the Shade Dramon, but we need the red level 4 and the Flame Dramon here. Oh, maybe he has it here? He's going to finally promote that Shade Dramon. It's been 3 turns at this point.
Are we
Do
going
we
to
see a
Digivolve?
Flame Dramon come out here? No.
Oh, Wormmon. We're going to keep searching.
Yeah, he's gonna keep looking for those free type cards. Those free trait cards from the top of the deck here. I feel like he can start going a little bit. Yeah, I feel like he can start going on the aggression a little bit at this point, right? He's got 3 Digimon out there. Technically, you only need 2, maybe even 1.
Yeah, especially because, you know, Danbang has also been kind of slow at building the board, and the Systemons aren't doing anything without a Hugmon or Jesmon by their side. So you might as well try to take the initiative here, but we'll see what Lokage chooses to do.
So keep in mind here, this Wormmon's going to put 1 card in Lokage's hand, and then 1 card in the trash, and then the final one is going to go to the bottom of the deck. So we're going to see the Wormmon come to the hand, and I'm assuming this Vmon is going to be going to the trash here.
I would like to think so, because that would also allow to just keep putting in those key pieces into the trash and set up the way the deck wants to.
What's really nice about the level 5s of this deck, that I know Bmon and the Pile Dramon, is that if they're deleted, they basically summon a level 3 Digimon from the trash. So you can kind of keep the stack going as long as you get to that level 5 or higher.
That's the key point, though. We're going to be going with the Shadramon, which is level 4. It really does feel like it doesn't have the level 5s in hand.
Yeah, I feel like he's still searching for one. We are going to see the attack come out, though. And, oh, just a little
gets taken out. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate because both Dino Bee and Paildramon are played as a 4-4, so the level 5s are plentiful in this deck, and it feels like Lokage has been drawing pretty actively, too.
Now, I don't hate this. He attacks with the Vmon because he knows that, you know, all he has to do is get 1 Digimon on board, basically, and then find 1 more level 3. So at any point, he can basically just come back here as long as he keeps that Wormmon safe. And it is going to be a Solarmon check, which means, oof, goodbye, Vmon, but thanks for your service.
Yep. And I mean, like, seeing the level 3s in the trash isn't the end of the world either, so I think this is honestly quite fine.
Alright, so the Mystery Boost is going to get spent here. Is he just going to play another level 3?
Another Vmon. Alright, we're going to keep on drawing if we have more free traits in hand, which I feel like Lokage should.
I mean, that's pretty much the whole deck at this point.
Right.
Oh, we do see the Flame Dramon. Interesting, he did. Maybe he... I wonder why he didn't use that before. Maybe he's just still looking for the level 5s. Huh.
I'm assuming, yeah. It feels like that hand is very cluttered with the level 4s and 3s. So, just trying to draw through.
Well, you know what that means. Time to play Rookie Rush.
Yeah, I mean, for Lokage, you just have to adapt, right? It's like some games, like, you know, this is part of the game too. Sometimes you just don't draw the key pieces, but the nice thing about the Digimon card game is that you can basically just adapt to the pace of whatever you have to do. So it's like, okay, if I'm not finding my pieces, let's go a bit on the aggressive side here, and then try to kind of take my opponent out before they develop their win con. And in the meantime, I'll try to draw into the cards that I need in order to make a comeback.
Yeah, speaking of drawing to the cards you need, Danbang's got his level 5 Saber Huckmon here. And at 0, that means he can probably get to a Systemon. He can also attack into one of these 2 Digimon on first Lokage side of the board, which is really good for stopping his game plan. Let's see what happens, though.
All right, we are going to swing. This also procs the, well, Goodymon first for the draw, but the Bao Huck. You can see that Lokage is already like, oh, Wormmon, yeah. I'm ready for it to get removed. Oh, no, this is the other Bao Huckmon. Never mind. So this was attacking into the Wormmon. So this is the Bao Huckmon that gives the extra DP. There was the older Bao Huckmon that also deletes on attack.
That just seems like overkill, don't you think? He just adds plus 1,000 to an 8,000, you know, Saber Huckmon, just slapping up a Wormmon for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Victory at any cost, and actually using the delicate plan here just to choke at 1.
I mean, you said it, like, victory at any cost, and 1 cost seems like a pretty good number, so...
Yeah, it's like, what can you do with this? It's like, you will not take out the Huckmon here, so you're basically just chilling. Like, Saber Huckmon is at 7k, and if you evolve, your turn passes. So, yeah, Lokage knows that, so he's going to just attack.
Oh, man. He's... Yo! Oh, boy. All right, big Gankumon X antibody there. Definitely going to not survive that swing with the Vmon. You know, now I'm kind of worried. Okay, there we go. So I'm always like, you need at least 2 Digimon on the field here to get that free Digivolve from the trash, from the level 4, but first Lokage keeps his board alive.
Yeah, so I feel like I've seen all 4 Vmon at this point, dude.
I feel like he's drawn through about half the deck at this point, right? He's really been digging on this one. That Vmon is like actual gameplay right now. Like, all right, I got like most of these cards. Which ones are actually useful?
Yeah. Like, Vmon represents how Lokage is looking at his hand right now. The volcano behind him, or whatever that is a representation of the game state.
Pan? Is that a frying pan?
That's the first time I look at the background. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm so like caught off guard by him actually holding like actual Digimon cards. The background was like, what's going on there? I think my man's actually get the frying pan.
What was he
turning
cooking?
up the heat. Looks like, yeah, first Lokage here is going through his trash just to make sure he knows what's in there. Super important. If you play a purple deck, you really want to know what's in your trash at pretty much all times, because that is going to be so, no matter what kind of purple deck it is, it's going to be so like important for your game plan.
That is right. Oh, that's the Pokemon you want to see. Of course, 4
Searcher.
play cost, but still 0 in Evolve. We love it. And of course, it's a good searcher. So now then, Bang, I mean, if he has the Blitz, Jesmon, that makes this, you know, relatively easy to continue. But
Uh-oh. Now we did see him start to look at the trash, which means he might be thinking about bringing one of the Systemons back.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing as well. We're gonna see Jesmon with the Blitz coming through. This is gonna be pretty big. This is that extra DP as well, and getting to play out a couple Systemon, which is gonna be very nice.
Yeah, so the Blitz here, the Security Attack Plus, and the DP Plus at the same time. And I don't think there's much of anything that's going to stop the Jesmon in First Lokage's deck on the Security Swings, if memory serves me correctly.
Yep, so let's see. I'm curious which Systemon is going to pick, because there is a chance that we could continue to gain memory and continue the turn. That's right. Play out that CL.
Oh my god, you... Now hold on here. He does he plays Systemon CL, which allows you to Digivolve, but you do have to pay the cost. So if it's you know, like a Jesmon GX, he's gonna be paying a pretty hefty cost and give First Lokage a ton of memory.
That is true. It's pretty risky, but looks like we are gonna commit, and it's gonna be the Jesmon X antibody, which is 0 from Jesmon.
That means he's gonna gain that memory off the Systemon CL here.
Yep, so get the memory and the Wind Digivolving effect.
Yeah, so the Wind Digivolving here, he's gonna gain some DP. We're gonna see the Systemon CL's effect also give him that +1 memory here off of the Digivolve. Trying to help Jesmon out just a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Trying to, you know, we try our best.
Yeah, these Systemons. I mean, you gotta be careful. Like hitting like something like a Jesmon GX though, where you Digivolve into like Jesmon or something like that, and then like you go to Jesmon GX and you end up giving your opponent like 6 or 7 memory. Like, oh god, what have I done?
Yep. All right, here comes the other CL. So we are gonna continue the turn. I love it. It's good.
Oh,
go back to 0.
This is the memory gain one?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man, this
and
is
the
dirty.
DP gain too.
Oh, that's right. Plus 2k more. All right, I'm pretty sure there's nothing that survives the security swing now.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much safe, and there's still more effects to do. So technically, the Goodymon extra draw, I think, still needs to be procced. So because everything goes off at the same time, you know, you just kind of resolve it as you go. And there's still another Systemon that can be played. I don't know if he has one. He can play one from hand if he has it. No more trash, I think.
Quite a bit. Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at this.
All 3 CLs are out. All 3 that are available in the game.
Start slash. This one's also going to let him search through the deck, too.
Yep.
Which means he could start searching for that Jesmon GX.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, Gankumon as well. The Blanc and Huckmon.
Systemon.
Not too bad.
He can't grab the Systemon here, but
you love that.
Yeah, he can't grab the Systemon, but he can grab either the Royal Knight Gankumon or the Huckmon here. What he goes for, though? It's going to be the Gankumon. I like that. Okay.
All right. Add it to hand. Gonna be pretty good. Then we also get Reboot here for the next turn, which is excellent.
Dude, he's got Reboot. He's got, Decoy at this point. He's got Security Attack Plus. Security Attack Plus. Also DP Plus. This Jesmon is actual superhero stats.
Ooh.
Luckily, he doesn't have blocker though. Thank God.
That
for
is,
that.
I was
The
about to
fire
say.
rocket.
I was about to say. I was like, the one Systemon he doesn't have is the blocker one, and thank God, because that fire rocket comes through in the security. That'd be no target.
Also, if he digivolved into the Gankumon X Antibody, that could have been ripped for him as well, because that does have blocker. So.
Yup. That would actually be unfortunate, but we are fine.
Well, now that he's got 4 Systemon on the board, I think he's gonna swing a couple of these. Yeah. This seems like a pretty
it's
good
time
idea.
to start chipping stuff away. And
Oh, that's right! The Jesmon X Antibody allows his Digimon to attack unsuspended Digimon, so that Veemon's gone here. I think that puts First Lokage in a really bad position here.
yeah, it's like at this point, even if you've drawn into your last pieces that you were finally looking for, all you have is a level 3 in raising. Like there is not much that is happening in this game. And for Dan Vang is just potentially 6 attacks next turn. So I hope Lokage is ready, because it's gonna pack a punch.
Yeah, Jesmon just like multiplied the system on that single turn. He went from 1 to 4.
I am learning a lot. I love watching Dan Vang play this deck. It is so much to see, and like so many little interactions. It's just like, I think if you wrote out every effect that goes off at the same time, you could probably feel like an A4 page. Like there's so much stuff that happens at the same time.
I gotta admit though, you know, I'm not a Jesmon aficionado, but whenever I do play the deck, whenever you get all the effects going off at the same time with your Jesmon, you're like, dang, I'm smart, man. I'm nice.
Yeah,
I'm super
it
nice.
feels good. It feels good.
I feel like a superhero, yeah. Meanwhile, on the First Lokage side, we are gonna see the Showdown again.
That's the 4th.
The question is, only 2 memory to work with, so if he plays something else here,
This is not looking too good for Lokage, but we love a good comeback story, and I'm holding out hope. Gabumon coming down. That's just a rookie. It's not really gonna do too much. And there is way more than enough attacks on Dan Vang's board, so let's see if he can close it out.
yeah. I wonder if there's anything in security that could save First Lokage here.
He does play Gaia Force. That's
Well,
not
I
enough,
mean,
though. There's a Dark
Yeah,
Gaia Force in there, too, so maybe...
Oh, yeah, Dark Gaia Force would be the move, right? Although I think it only destroys 1 Digimon on security effect.
We need
gotta be
some
careful
very
there.
convenient timing for when those are checked in terms of the attack order.
That's true, yeah. We're gonna see the From Masters or Disciple? Is Dan Vang going crazy here? What's happening?
We're going Bowhawk. We want to search.
What's he searching for at this point? More swords, more Sistermon CL.
All right, so CL does actually give back the memory there, so it's pretty nice, nice. Oh god, he's just developing the other stack.
Oh no, double Jesmon?
This could theoretically backfire, but let's see how far it goes.
That's true, yeah. If anything, First Lokage's security gives him memory, that's the turn.
Is he swinging on the level 4 there? I think so.
I'd hope not. I'd hope he was just going straight for security here, right? Maybe that's just the greed in me, though.
I think at this point he's like, I have game on board, but just in case you have the best cards you could have ever asked for in security, I'm going to make sure that even if you survive, there is no way for you to win next turn.
The Bowhookmon Inheritance here is actually going to destroy the Shademon, and then he's going to also attack into the Gabumon there with the Saber Hookmon. So yeah, now the board is nice and clean.
He is clean with it. All right, let's see. That's not the Dark Gaia Force. All right, next check. There's only 2 cards left. CL coming in.
What is it?
The level 5.
We were searching for those.
Well, CL will get taken out, but it's not enough to close the turn. Let's see what this one is. Tai Kamiya. Not right now. And Jesmon X Antibody gonna go for the lethal swing, and Dan Vang will take a game over First Lokage.
Yeah, Dan there was so powerful all throughout that game, choking his opponent there and then closing out very cleanly. Gotta give it up to the champion here.
All right, so there you have it. Dan Vang managed to win that matchup against the unknown. A little bit unfortunate for Lokage, though, was basically just fishing for those pieces and just couldn't find it. And I think a lot of people at home were definitely looking forward to seeing the Imperial Dramon in action, but a little bit unfortunate, but some games just go like that.
Yeah, I mean, that is Digimon. Again, the deck is quite powerful, quite fast. Once you get those cards into the trash with the Miss Memory boost, and then you get your Flame Dramon and your Shadramon up and running. But, you know, I kind of want to know what was going through First Lokage's mind during that game, because I feel like he had some of the pieces, maybe not in the right order. But anyway, let's take it and hear from him what he had to say after that game.
It was fun. It was very interesting. Coming into it, I thought that Dan would be using Imperial Dramon, the same deck I was using. So I was kind of preparing for the mirror match, but I was very excited to see Jesmon. Jesmon's probably my second favorite deck that I've played, so I was very excited to see him in action. I think my opponent got into his level 6 a lot quicker than I could, so I think that kind of directed the outcome to his advantage. I was waiting for my level 5s, so yeah, I think that was a big part of it. I love this deck. I'm definitely gonna keep playing this deck. I like it a lot. I'm glad that Imperial Dramon, even though it's kind of like the dark version, I'm glad that he's on the red side now. It's my favorite. My favorite color is red, as you can tell from my shirt. Yeah. So I'm glad Imperial Dramon and Vmon and Wormmon are kind of on the red side now. It's pretty fun. It's a really fun deck.
And so there you have it from First Lokage himself. Again, the Imperial Dramon deck, once you get those 2 level 4s on the field, you can basically like DNA Digivolve 2 times super fast and like basically wipe your opponent's board and just go crazy on their security. But that game just a little short, just need a little bit more time to get there. But meanwhile, you know, I think Dan Bang's deck though performed pretty well, right, DF?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, looking at the deck itself, it really kind of brought out the power of the newest cards. Like, especially the CL that allowed him to evolve from the Jesmon into the X Antibody for free, just goes to show like how good that interaction is. And that is a new way to play the deck that didn't exist before BT10. And if you want to upgrade your Jesmon deck with the cards from BT10, you're gonna love this. The Digimon Card Game set Cross Encounter features multiple characters from the Digimon Cross Wars anime. Take advantage of the new Digi-Cross effect to enhance your deck. The box toppers for this set features 1 alternate art Tamer card and a starter deck entry pack. The theme of the Digimon Card Game theme booster Draconic Roar is dragons, and the set features some of the most fearsome and powerful dragon-type Digimon there are. And these cards aren't only powerful. The set features some of the coolest looking artwork ever released for the game. Additionally, the box topper features 1 of 6 possible alternate art cards and 1 possible secret rare card. Be sure to collect them all. The Digimon TCG Cross Encounter and Theme Booster Draconic Roar are both available now at stores near you.
You know, DF, we've been talking about some pretty cool cards releasing, but I feel like there's one other thing that folks at home should be excited about.
And what's that?
This right here. The Digimon Battle Hero is finally releasing in America. The idea behind this revolutionary new toy is to move more, battle more with your favorite Digimon.
What do you mean by move more, battle more?
Oh, well, the Battle Hero tracks things like your heart rate, steps, exercise missions, as well as trophies you earn to help the Digimon inside grow stronger and Digivolve.
Yeah, I already knew that. I got an uncle that works in Bandai. And you see, the cool thing is that as you're going around exploring the world, you can actually tap your Vital Hero against various NFCs, and then there you can battle against various other Digimon, to help you grow throughout your journey. And that's not all, because of course, on top of that, you can also fight against your friends and family against their Digimon and train and grow stronger together. And that's not it, because the Vital Hero also has the Vital Bracelet Lab app where you can transfer and store your Digimon there, raise them, you can evolve them, and get all kinds of different items, so make sure you don't miss out on that too.
Alright, well, I also have an uncle who works at Bandai, and he told me some secrets too. For example, besides and alongside the Vital Bracelet Lab app, the Vital Bracelet Arena app is also set to launch. There you can store your Digimon and participate in 2v2 offline battles. They're also planning to have Battle Hero events where you can battle and increase your rank. Which means, DF, I need you out there, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 miles a day so we can reach the top ranks. Oh yeah, there was one question I did have though, maybe you could answer. I don't actually know, how do I put my favorite Digimon on the Vital Bracelet?
Yeah, so the cool thing is that the Vital Bracelet comes with Digimon of its own, but if you want to get some others, there are separately sold dim cards which come with Digimon of their own, which of course you can train, raise, evolve, and do all that great stuff together, so I'm sure you'll find the perfect partner for you as well.
Alright, well in that case, let me go find my favorite Digimon, get moving, and if you folks out there see me, prepare to catch these hands, or feet. You know what I mean. Anyway, folks, go grab your Digimon Battle Hero today and move more, battle more. Don't miss out.
Vital Hero. The wait is over. Your adventure begins. Unleash your inner monster. Harness your power. And never give in. All heroes rise to face the challenge. Where will your adventure take you? Move more, battle more. Vital Hero.
And there you have it. Dan Vang out here taking wins yet again. He's going to increase his earnings here to $2,000. He's got, what, the record of 2-1 at this point. He's only got 2 more matches left, but I cannot wait to find out if he can win those as well.
That's right. I mean, we're all hoping for that reverse sweep. You know, things started off in a pretty interesting way. Make sure to tune into the first 2 games if you haven't seen them already. But 2 more games left and a chance to raise the winnings to $4,000. But we're going to have to find out if he managed to reach that in the next match of the Digi Showdown. We'll see you there.